Hi guys, so I would like to express I'm making this video to express my dismay about the recent yung bulong-bulungan, charot bulong-bulungan, yung issue about the PhilHealth 3% mandatory contribution for PhilHealth from OFW. Actually, we're happy kasi nga na-suspend because of President Duterte. They announced that it will be suspended for the meantime, and hopefully hindi lang siya masuspend, but it will be taken into consideration. But I'm not sure because this is a law anymore. This is a law already. So this video, guys, I want to express my dismay kasi nga I'm an OFW and I will be directly affected by this law. Just a disclaimer, guys, this video doesn't mean I'm against the administration or I'm against Duterte, because I'm a supporter and I'm a solid Duterte supporter because I'm from Davao. I'm a Davaoeña, and na-experience ko kung gaano kaganda magpalakad ang mga Duterte, and na-experience ko mismo directly yung mga programs nila kasi nga scholar ako before ng local government. So it doesn't mean I'm a anti-Duterte. I'm actually a supporter, a die-hard supporter. But being a supporter of Duterte doesn't mean you cannot go against the law, or you cannot say something, or you cannot say bad about the things that is going on. And I'm an OFW, and I will be directly affected by this PhilHealth, universal healthcare law. So from what I understand, in simple meaning, with my average intelligence, ganon. So from what I understand, 3% nung income mo monthly, as long as yung nagma-monthly income ka ng 10,000 up to 60,000, makakaano ka, kailangan mong, it's a voluntary contribution. Ito yung dati yung hindi pa sinuspend ni Duterte yung mandatory contribution. So accordingly, 3% ng income mo monthly is you have to pay it voluntary as your PhilHealth contribution. Kasi nga we are called, what do you call that, direct contributors, diba? So if you're earning 10,000 to 60,000, tama ba yun? 60,000 or 70,000? 60 ata yun. I'm not sure though. Just a minute. The range is 10,000 to 60,000 pesos. So, pasok ka dun sa bracket nila. And this will increase, this is 3%, and this will increase accordingly ng 0.5%. So 2021 3.5, 2022 4.5, and 2022 4, 2023 4.5, and 2024 it will be 5% na ng monthly income mo kung pasok ka sa range ng sahod na 10,000 pesos to 60,000 pesos. And accordingly yung according sa no first na hindi pa siya minamandatory pa, hindi pa siya na-suspend, is that kung nagbakasyon ka, for example, yearly ako nagbabakasyon. So kung nagbakasyon ka and babalik ka na dun sa bansa kung saan ka man, is that you have to pay the full amount with a compound interest. May interest pa siya. So hindi ka makakalabas kung hindi ka magbabayad, kasi nga they will implement it before you will be released, before ka mabigyan ng OEC, Overseas Employment Certificate, OEC. So hindi sila magbibigay ng OEC kapag hindi mo nabayaran yung buong PhilHealth contribution mo na mandatory na nga. At saka with compound interest pa kung hindi ka nagbayad ng nasa due date nila. But for now, guys, it's suspended, and I hopefully this will be taken into consideration, kasi nga konti lang ang sinasahod ng mga OFW dito. To give you an example, guys, so here in the UAE, may kinubit actually ako. Here in the UAE, for example, if you're this is a 3,000 dirhams. This is your like the minimum salary, like the average, not the minimum, the average. Kasi may mga sumasahod pa na mas maliit sa 3,000 dirhams, guys. So 3,000 dirhams kung kumbaga is the average ng mga kinikita ng OFW dito sa UAE. So kung 3,000 dirhams, guys, i-multiply natin siya sa 13.70, that would make it 41,100. So pasok na pasok kami doon sa bracket or sa range na binigay ng PhilHealth. So this 41,000, guys, or 3,000 dirhams, hindi pa to siya kasali yung mga expenses namin. So to give you an idea, magbilalagay ako dito ng screen yung computation. To give you an idea, for example, yung 3,000 namin, tatanggalan pa yan siya ng accommodation. Accommodation is around 800 to 700. So let's just say 700 dirhams. That means bed spacer ka. 700 dirhams is like yung may kasama ka sa kwarto. Minsan siksikan pa, minsan maliit pa yung space, but kung maswerte ka naman, makakakuha ka ng magandang kwarto. So yung 700 dirhams, guys, it's bed spacer, so double deck, pwede kang sa taas or pwede kang sa baba, bed spacer siya. Kung alam naman siguro kung anong bed spacer, so that's 700 dirhams. Food allowance, guys, 500. I would say 500 kasi yun yung binabudget ko for myself, 500 dirhams. Medyo tataas pa yan kung kakain ka pa sa labas or kung hindi ka magluluto or kung hindi ka mag-grocery. That is 500 dirhams. Transportation allowance. By the way, guys, for the accommodation, I'm basing in Abu Dhabi because I'm in Abu Dhabi. In Dubai, medyo mas malaki yung nila kasi yung accommodation namin dito sa Abu Dhabi, 700 dirhams yan siya. Meron na rin siya kasamang gas, electricity, internet, at kuryente. So, all in na yan siya. But in Dubai, meron silang tinatawag na dewa. So, iba pa yung tubig at kuryente at saka nagbabayad pa rin natin sila ng internet. So, maybe they will pay like 200 to 300 additional. So, magwa 1,000 pa yan. This is based on Abu Dhabi. 700 is for me, Abu Dhabi, which is include na yung electricity and yung water. So, food allowance is 500 as I've mentioned. And yung transportation namin dito sa Abu Dhabi is yung bus. So, may siya, monthly na 80 dirhams. So, minsan, maybe nakakapag-taxi ka or kung malilate ka na or something, may emergency kang pupuntahan. So, magbabudget tayo ng 150 dirhams doon. Tapos na tayo sa accommodation, food allowance, transportation, and then monthly remittance. Usually, monthly remittance is siguro nagbibigay kayo ng monthly remittance na papadala kayo sa Pinas ng mga 800 to 1,000 dirhams. So, let's just say 1,000 dirhams. So, 1,000 dirhams, accommodation 700, food allowance 500, transportation 150 dirhams, monthly remittance is 1,000 dirhams. Monthly remittance, yung ipapadala mo sa Pilipinas. Personal savings, I would say mga 500 dirhams, maybe you can save that. 500 dirhams. So, if you are earning the 3,000 dirhams or 41,100 pesos, yung PhilHealth mo, kung kukunin ng 3% is 90 dirhams. So, magkano ba ang 90 dirhams? Kung ang palitan is, kung 90 dirhams siya, guys, ang palitan is 13.70. That would mean we will be paying, oh my god, may warning kasi. So, guys, kung 90 dirhams kung 3,000 dirhams yung sinasahod mo dito sa Abu Dhabi, dito sa UAE, that would mean 90 dirhams yung 3% ng PhilHealth Mandatory Contribution. Kung ima-mandatory siya, ha. So, that would mean, we will multiply to 13,070. That would mean na naman, 1,233 pesos every month yung contribution namin every month. At saka, may ipon pa siguro yan kasi hindi namin babayaran every month siguro yan. Depende pa. So, for example, guys, ito yung namin, ito yung computation natin. So, we'll compute the expenses, 700 for the accommodation, food allowance is 500, transportation is 150. Yung 500 na full allowance, guys, is yun pa yung kung magtitipid ka. Kung tipid na talaga kami, magluluto kami dito sa UAE at saka hindi kami kakain sa mga mamahaling resto, which we don't naman usually, ganon. So, 150 na transportation. Ang monthly remittance na nilagay ko is 1,000. Depende pa sa inyo kung medyo generous kayo sa family niyo sa Pinas. So, 1,000 yung monthly remittance. Tapos, siguro mag-personal savings ka ng 500 dirhams. That would mean 2,850. And then, isasali mo pa sa budget yung 2,850 minus 3,000 na salary mo. So, that would mean 150 dirhams na lang yung matitira sa pera mo. So, ano pang maiuwi ng mga, diba, ng mga OFW dito sa UAE, kung ganun. So, yung 150 pa, babawasan pa siya ng 90 dirhams for the monthly PhilHealth contribution. So, magkano na lang na matitira? 60 dirhams ang matitira kung yung average earner ka na 3,000 dirhams dito sa UAE. This is not considering those domestic helpers or yung mga nagtatrabaho sa mga mas mababa pa ang sahod. May mga sumasahod pa dito guys na 1,800, 1,500 yung mga nagtatrabaho ng mga cleaner sa hotel or yung mga domestic helper. For example, 1,500 yung kinikita nila times 13.70. 20,000 lang. So, parang nasa Pinas ka lang din. At saka, kasali pa sila dun sa monthly contribution, mandatory contribution, kung ima-mandatory siya, dun sa 3%. So, kung ano na lang ang may uuwi ng mga OFW dito sa UAE, diba? So, I hope this will be taken into consideration. That's just to give you an idea kung magkano nga ba talaga ang mga sahod or magkano ang sahod ng mga average earner dito sa UAE. Yung average pa yun siya guys. How much more kung like me, I'm single, hindi ko siya masyadong inaalala talaga, although I'm supporting my family. But how much, what more impact, ano ba tawag? Magtama English. Ano pa yung impact dun sa mga OFW na nagtatrabaho, na may nag-earn lang ng 1,500 dirhams or 20,000 pesos kung i-convert natin. Ano pa ang matitira nila at ano pa ang maiuwi nila sa Pilipinas? And mostly ng mga OFW dito is they want to go home, kung gusto nilang mag-ipon para makauwi, magkanegosyo at magkabahay sa Pilipinas. So, ano na lang ang future ng mga OFW? Mas maliit pa yung kinikita kaysa sa mga average earner. So, average earner lang ako din. So, this video is not to like hindi para batikusin ang administration ng Duterte, kasi I'm a supporter, I'm a fan of Duterte, but it doesn't mean I cannot go against or I cannot say anything like wrong if I thought there is something wrong. If I thought kung may mali sa mga law. So this is my own take in this PhilHealth mandatory daw na contribution, and now it's suspended, as you know. And thank you so much for our president, ever supportive president. I hope na ma-abolish na siya, kung ma-abolish na siya talaga, and hindi na siya magiging mandatory, or they can implement as voluntary, kasi voluntary pa daw siya ngayon. So it's not mandatory, and hopefully it will not be mandatory. So that's my take on the universal healthcare law of the PhilHealth, and let's just hope and pray for the best, guys. And it's not time to it's not time naman to parang batikusin ang administrasyon, kasi marami nang nagawang administrasyon. This is not the perfect time para batikusin sila, kasi nga marami na silang nagawa, ganun. And marami namang programs, pero this one is my take as an OFW, which will be directly affected with this law. And I'm not against laws which will yung makakapagpaunlad sa Pilipinas, but I'm against this law personally, kasi nga I'm directly affected, and iniisip ko rin yung mga tao na, alam mo yun, maliit na yung sinasahod kaysa sa mga average earner. Maybe tataasan nila yung, alam mo yung range, kung minimum earner na 10,000, grabe naman yun kung 10,000 pesos yung kinikita. Kung 10,000 pesos lang talaga kinikita nila, tapos babawasan pa ng 3%, diba? Parang hindi na yun siya maganda. So I hope, we hope that it will be, you know, it will turn around. So we will receive more good news. And that's it. Thank you so much. Bye.